here's here's the other thing that I'm wanting to gain understanding here. The list of events that you have here would seem to me that you don't necessarily need to camp out and occupy the space for 24 hours a day to do these things. So like for example, like if you had daily meetings at 12 noon and 7 p.m. and people came and gathered, and then they go someplace warm and where they can cook and clean and do whatever they need, or community jams and do that stuff. Those are events that can take place, and you'd still be occupying the space, but people wouldn't be at risk of being cold and
people.
And
We're not
occupying the space.
Okay, so maybe that's what I'm not understanding.
And I think
that's the part I'm not understanding.
And I think on a logistical front, especially for non-tropical occupied spaces around the world, as people approach the winter time, I'm sure there's going to be different people who are looking at different issues around that. And what did somebody say? It was really quite funny. Geez, it was too bad this didn't start in the spring. It would have been a lot nicer to just camp out all summer long. Yeah. So you know, it's sort of a practical point that those who are occupying can, I think, take up when
and I'm just putting that out there because it just seems to me we truly are concerned about the health and safety and welfare of people. Like, it's going to get miserable pretty soon. The rains are starting. I don't even.
But to remember that there are Canadians every day, and every hard day in the winter, who still are without shelter. So
I am aware of that. I'm aware of that.
I have something to say about that. I spend a lot of my time outside, just wandering around, grabbing things like mint and teas. I love my teas. Teas are excellent. How about you guys?
Yeah, I like that.
I love tea. I can sit there and have tea party for 2.5 weeks if I wanted. But
I don't have that luxury.
But you know, we all have to get things done.
Yeah.
But I spend a lot of time outside, and well, if we could find out or figure out a way to make some more permanent styled, non-permanent structures like wigwams or something, would that be a...
Well, I think...
If we were to bring our own utensils, say.
I mean, you could probably locate it at the campground. That's something you could probably do. That's something that could be looked and explored.
In order to be with the Occupy movement, in order to be part of this and to show solidarity with them, it's all about the occupation of public space, the peaceful occupation of public space.
That's a public space.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just not as visible. So we would definitely have to take that back. Bring that straight.
The other thing is the November 11, we have agreement on that, I think. And so that would have to happen at least a couple of days before. Because we have to go down there and prepare the site with chairs, benches, and also a sound system that has to go in for the veterans presentation, etc. So that would have to happen at least 2 days before
before November 11th. And what day is November 11th? Just excuse me.
Friday.
It is a Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I thought if it's on a weekend, then that's problematic too. Okay, or just on a Monday, that'd be because we have stuff.
So your staff that would be